Welcome to our Thursday live stream. I'm Leon, founder of VNCE and PMP of children. This is a part of VNCE, and I believe art isn't just found in the museums or galleries. It's woven into everyday life, and a dry doodles, a story told through colors, and a quiet afternoon spent painting together. And after studying media and art in New York, I came to see art as a bridge between the cultures, between generations, between the ordinary and extraordinary. So these week themes feel very special and not special way. And because children everywhere is talking about Halloween, it's spooky, it's funny, and more important, it's a time to play, imagine, and creative. As you can see, we both have kind of little ear now. So I'm the bunny ear. So tonight we will do two things. Introduce our Sunday workshop where kids will make Halloween pumpkin and talk about the cultural celebration like Halloween, Mid-Autumn, or even Christmas that children develop their imaginations and creativity. So let's start with Gulya, our special curator of PMP Art for Children. Can you introduce yourself, Russ?
Okay, hello everyone. I'm happy to see you again on our weekly live stream. My name is Gulya and I'm an art teacher and curator of the gallery, BNP Art Gallery for Children, here in the Nẵng city in Vietnam. And it's always few moments about future Sunday. It will be again like in last year pumpkin, but in new art tech, and we will make some new moving also with kids, and I'm sure that it will be really nice and funny artworks.
That's nice. Because I remember last year we also did pumpkin, but we created with balloons and glue and newspaper to make the shape of pumpkin. And now we completely dive into fabric because we will learn how to make pumpkin with all different materials, and every year will be really different. And yes, children dive into Halloween art making at PMPR for children. So, Gulya, can you just tell us more what planned for the workshop? For example, like with fabric, what kind of fabric you will use, and is it we have to use some other tool like scissors, or how we can shape the fabric? Mhm.
Yeah, as you already know, I like recycling materials, so we will use strips of old fabrics. Maybe it will be old but clean clothes, which we will make like fabric strips already. I will prepare everything, and we will use also paper lunch bags, and we will fill it. Um, yes, we will fill it with cotton, and then we will wrap all these strips on it. It will be shaped like a pumpkin. So yeah, I hope it will be really interesting to make it.
That's nice.
It looks easy, but anyway, it's really interesting to make something for decorating space.
I think it's easy because our workshop always start from 3 to 12. It looks easy for us as an adult, but I'm not sure if it's easy for the kids because the kids still need the parent to help during the workshop, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's such a great point also that the kids keep bonding with family, even making the pumpkin. And yeah, Gully already promised that it's very easy workshop. So let's sign up for the workshop. I also noticed that when children get the chance to make something with their own hand, they feel also very proud of it, special. And it's not about, it's not about making something by themselves, but about process, right? So the way how they glue, coloring, making the shape of the fabric, and you say that you're using the old materials like the fabric that people don't use anymore, right? Mhm. Where do you get those kind of fabric?
Where?
Hmm.
Yeah, I think we all have old clothes which we already not use, or sometimes we save it, not throw. We think maybe we will use it somehow in new way. And I have a friend who work like a sewer, and she also have a lot of small pieces of fabric which she already not use, and she also save it and not throw. So I will ask her. And we also have some fabrics which was donated to our gallery. We have some really big bag of it, and maybe we also will use some nice fabrics with interesting and more colorful patterns for our pumpkins from this bag also.
So actually, you just remind me about that bag of fabric in our gallery. We always have a small stock room that we keep materials. And actually, the first building where we start running the children gallery, next to us is the curtain shop. And they always have a lot of leftover curtain. And I ask them, or even they have the catalog with like a tons of fabric to make the client to see all different material, different textures, and they do not use it anymore. And actually, we did ask for it, and they're very happy because it's will be always up to date, so they have to train the catalog a lot. And yeah, that's how we get the bag. And thank you for reminding us. And thank you, the curtain shop, as well. We do get some donation, very lovely and sweet from our neighbor. For example, like one of our neighbor donate like a whole book series, and that really nice from community that try to build up something for other kids as well. So get back into this event. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Why do you think children love Halloween art?
Well, I think first of all, kid can turn their fear into fun, and when they draw a monster with big eyes, it's no longer scary. It makes them feel more brave and creative. It also feels this time feels like magical, and the time when they at the same time they officially can be a little silly and scary, and that makes the experience even more exciting and memorable. Also, it's a fun, colorful, and full of imagination holiday, and they enjoy creating spooky or funny things like pumpkins, ghosts, and spiders, bats, and which let them explore both creativity and playfulness. And Halloween art also gives them a chance to um, decorate space and use bright colors and express excitement for the holiday. And for example, that's why for this year I decided to invite some kids to help me with decorating our gallery. It will be some kids come to us ready. It will be just for our kids.
That's really sweet that you invited the kids that often come into our gallery to do more fun, extra time with you, right? So they love decorations. I just want to share a little bit experience of myself as a Vietnamese who have no idea what Halloween is when I grow up in Vietnam with my generations. We heard about that. We thought it's just like when I grow up, I think like around we start with the trend Halloween when I'm around 1920 because way before that we have no idea what Halloween is. Mean a lot of people start going to a bar, when you kind of age that you're able to drink, you discover it's a bar thing, and then okay, then you see the people start to panic face, and it's quickly turning to a lot of things that is not only something with my I consider now I'm old because now a lot of kids already know how to enjoy the Halloween as well. When I came to American the first time in 2019, I have no idea that my first stop, Tarrytown, New York, was the setting of one of the country's most famous ghost story. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. I came there just simply because my school was located in Tarrytown. Only later did I realize that I had been living there next to a play that inspired Washington Irving's class tales about a couple crane, I think that's it how we pronounce, and the mysterious of headless horsemen. So every October, the whole town transformed into the celebrations of the legend. And the night before Halloween, there's a candlelit parade through the old Sleepy Hollow Cemetery. It's both airy and beautiful, with people dressed in ghoulish costumes walking among the graves. Then the next day comes with a big parade through the main street, full of lights, music, giant puppet, and of course, the headless horseman riding through the crowd to everyone's excitement. And looking back, it feels so magical that my first memories in US were tied to the place where history, folklore, and community spirit come alive every fall. That's so much fun to see, like that we excited. In Vietnam, of course, we make it more fun, enjoying. When we're talking about Halloween, it's more spooky and thing, but actually, we make it more fun than that just only scary thing for kids. And here, I will share you with some picture in our neighbor that actually they every single holiday special during the fall they start to decorate in front of their house in the gardens. So you can see on the screen already on my house, a spooky lady there with some spider and like a skeleton and things. And then our neighbors have skeletons riding just the flamingos. There's a lot of other themes, and that's a big things in Western culture as well. How about Halloween in Russia?
Yeah, we also in my childhood we have less information on how to celebrate this holiday. Maybe sometimes we saw moments about celebrations from American movies, but we not celebrate. We really doesn't know how to celebrate it. Even my kids, in small town in Russia. He asked us to decorate from 3 years old. He asked to decorate us our house, but we don't know a lot their traditions and games about it, and we haven't some celebrations in city. And last year, when we already were in Vietnam, we were so happy that many kids already know about the holiday. They know some scary stories. They really deep in celebrating this holiday. Yeah, and we saw everywhere the city celebrate this holiday.
Mm-hmm.
And my kid was really excited.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I agree. It's getting more trending lately without other cultures, especially in Asian cultures. We start to be more like westernized. We up to date more. We will learn to learn and eager to learn with the modern things and new cultures. And yes, that's kind of the culture shock for me when I just started in New York. In Tarrytown because that's where Sleepy Hollow is, and they were like, wow, that's so interesting. I never know that I just end up at the school that locate at the Sleepy Hollow, and that's where all the Halloween start. And I feel somehow I just feeling like so special because every single houses in America, they special in that town. They decorate, they make it really creepy, and they hand out the candy at trick or treat. Yes, it's still hard work for me to do it, but yeah, that's really funny to see kids so excited to receive a candy. So yeah, I love that because it's more laughter instead of fear. Sometimes I still watching some kind of like a short videos that how kids receiving or doing reacting on the Halloween themes, and they're really fun. Also very powerful for kids because it's almost like sometimes parents tell me like, yeah, your child is just too shy. You should speak up in the class, But then during the workshop or hanging with us, they don't have to just speak up in the class with their own face. They can wear the mask, or they can doing something busily that they don't have to showing off that they are the good things or they are shy or not, because all of the shyness it will be disappear when they enjoying the moment making something. They will smiling and they want to share their own story. They feel proud of themselves, right? So that really nice thing that Halloween is something really special. So how do parents usually react when they see the children's Halloween creation with your experience?
They usually react with great or joy and with pride when they see their children's Halloween creations, and they love watching how their kids express themselves through art with their it's a spooky monster or smiling pumpkin or funny ghost. These artworks often show not only creativity but also the child growing skills and imagination. So parents usually understand and see all these moments, and many parents are surprised and impressed by the details or ideas their children come up with, and they enjoy talking with them about what inspired their designs. And for parents, these creations are more than just decorations. They are meaningful. I hope that it's meaningful memories also that show their child excitement and effort. And some parents proudly display the artwork around the house or social media, also make some pictures and videos. And yeah, I think that seeing their children so engaged and happy also brings parents a sense of connection, shared joy. Halloween art becomes a way for families to celebrate together, laugh, and enjoy the magic of creativity, like additional reason in the year to celebrate happen together and sharing joy.
hmm Absolutely, because I think parents also starting to rediscover their own children creativity through different workshops. Maybe sometimes they were surprised by some little details, maybe a little nails, is it sharper nails, horns, for examples. I think the story behind its drawing also telling surprise the parents a lot for that. I'm gonna say my kid a few days ago, she just came back home with the pumpkin, and she's only 2.5 years old. So of course I do not expect something, but the funny thing here is all the finger marks on this little pumpkin, and then she just started to say Halloween, Halloween. The only words she just keep repeating is Halloween. I mean, do I surprised about the pumpkin that she made? I'm not really about that. But the funny thing is, they proud of themselves. And we feel proud of them because they start at 2.5 years. They start to realize what Halloween is. So they almost like kind of like some of the rare cultural events that exist slowly in their age. I feel that thankful she's starting to learn about Halloween because it's a big thing in America. But for me, I learned about that they say at 19 and 20, and I thought it's just a party. It's just for adults. I never aware it's for kids. And turns out for kids is really fun, to be honest. It's not about spooky anymore, but even with the spooky one, it sounds so cute, right? So it's very cute with the kid to see how they grow up with different events. And yes, and you can say we already can know the material that we use is gonna be with the fabric. We use color, some scissors and glue, but I think it is easy for family to try it at home too.
Yeah, on this, once again, I will explain more. On this workshop, kids will use simple and safe materials, and my first reference for this activity was metal frame of pumpkin, and then I think we will wrap on it. But I really like to introduce new materials and new art abilities for kids. But because last time there usually comes really young kids, I also changed this moment, and I decided I should choose more safe materials. So strips of fabric, and we will make the frame from paper lunch bags, and maybe we will use all threads, and it will be simple, safe materials like scissors, glue.
Yes, and we always say our workshop is kind of the wide range. So we also always have to think how it can be safe for the young. And that's why sometimes it seems like very challenges. But again, we always need the parents or the guardians have to be with the kids under 5 years old or even 6 years old, because in any moment it could be something happened. And again, we are doing it at the free workshop, so we do not have tutors or a real caregivers or babysitter there to taking care of every single kid. We just able to lead in the general, but the parent definitely we need help from parent to take care of their own kid and enjoy the moment with their own kid as well. So thank you so much for the workshop.
Yes, children usually like working in group, especially at some topic of holidays like Halloween, and they really enjoy working in groups because they together make the experience more exciting and social, and they love sharing ideas, helping each other, and seeing what their friends are making. It also can inspire and gives them some ideas how they make their own art works. And working in group also encourage teamwork and communication. For example, when they decide together how to decorate a big pumpkin, like it was last year, we sometimes join in like not group but couple. When I see that their young kid paper pumpkin is too big to them, and they usually can't concentrate on long time work, and sometimes I join them in couple, and it was really nice. Group activities help children build confidence because they can show their work to others, and receive sometimes feedback. And I really like when adult kids gives really good and positive feedbacks to younger. When they say, "Wow, it's nice," yeah, I saw it sometimes, and I'm really happy. And they also learn to appreciate different creative styles, and understand that there is no single right way to make it. Most importantly, group projects make Halloween even more fun, full of laughter and friendship and shared creativity.
Yeah, that's important thing to learn to be in society as well. You are part of society. You have to become one of them. And I want to say learning about sharing, listening to each other, understand for each others, and celebrate each other ideas. That's really important for kids to develop, and it will carry on to maybe the rest of their life or almost everything. It's gonna be really hard lessons about sharing for kids. because you know if they really acted into a kind of toy, it's hard for them to share it. But with this kind of activity, based on what Gulya saying, I just feeling like yes, that really nice that kid able to learn about sharing things with others, uh, being a friend, have more friend, listen to each other, feel proud of themselves, feel proud of the others, enjoying. It's just a really nice things to really imagine how they can work together. And what is your favorite part about leading a Halloween workshop?
Mhm. My favorite part is leading about leading a Halloween workshop is watching the children's excitement and creativity come to life, and each children brings their own ideas and imagination, and some make spooky art, other make funny or cute creatures. Girls sometimes, yeah, I have a few girls. They um, different. We have different topics, but they always make really cute. They add their own cute style to every topic. Even at Halloween, they anyway make new creations. And yeah, I like to see the process when the ideas just come to life.
Yeah.
Yeah, to like the final artwork when they are proud of themselves.
Mhm. That's really nice because that spread stay with them, and it I think it's more than art. Julia just say it's about confidence, right? So they I can feel the joys in the room already because how excited it is, something special extra for them to be happy to be excitement for, and it's a moment of celebration. It's just not for the child, but also for everyone to watch, right? So the sparks of the pride can carry into in another parts of their life, and as Gula say, friendship is very important. School, even how they can see themselves. And for us as facilitators, it's beautiful reminders of why we do this kind of work. And speaking of those joyful moments, let's take deeper look into the cultural celebrations like Halloween, Mid Autumn Festival that we just have from other celebrations. Help children imagine, express, and connect. Because this is like kind of in American we use the term holiday seasons because October throughout to like beginnings of next year January it would be New Year's. We have so many different holidays, and yeah, so how holiday can help children imagine, express, connect. This next part is so close to our hearts because we grow up with that. And because it's not just about art, it's about the identity, the storytelling, and the shared joys. So, Gulia, how do the cultural celebrations like Halloween or Mid Autumn Festival that I just often say? I'm really proud of Mid Autumn Festival, so that's why I just keep repeating about that. So, how about those kind of celebrations have children's imagination?
Um, they are filled with symbols, costumes, and stories that open the door to creativity. And children don't just watch; they act, dress up, and play roles. Through the celebrations, that they imagine different worlds and characters and adventures, and festivals like Halloween or the Mid Autumn Festival encourage them to express and maybe sometimes increase emotions and use their senses and think creatively, and they also help children to understand traditions and values in a fun and artistic way, turning learning into a joyful and imaginative experience. And for example, my son, he asked me more about Vietnamese holidays. He want to know more, and because he saw on his he saw dancing people. He saw costumes. I like that he wants know more. He wants take new knowledge.
Mhm.
Really.
Yeah, you can see like already even with his age, he curious, a curiosity just make him eager to learn more about other cultures and throughout all different celebrations, depending on the culture, you will have all different ones. It's really wonderful because it's like stepping into the other world, you know. So children get to become characters, explore the symbols, invent the stories. And they are not just watching, they are participating, imagining, and creating that. And these celebrations give them permission to dream big and play freely. Throughout all the playing, they discover new parts of themselves as well, as I believe. Do cultures celebrations also help children connect with their own cultures and learn about others? Because your kid, for example, now live in Vietnam and start asking about Vietnam. So how it link and help the children connect with their own.
Yes, absolutely. It connect with their own culture and with other cultures, and cultural celebrations play a very important role in helping children connect with traditions while also learning to appreciate others. And when children take part in festival like Halloween or Mid Autumn Festival, Lunar New Year, or local holidays, they hear a story, music, also food. Even for me, all these things is so interesting, and I feel that I become more rich of know all these things, and yeah, art of course also that carry deep cultural meaning, and this helps them feel proud of their heritage and understand where they come from and other cultures also. And at the same time, celebrating together with friends from different backgrounds, like in our space, teach them respect, curiosity, of course, and empathy. They learn that every culture has its own beauty and creativity, interesting stories with values, and through these shared experiences, children begin to see the world as a colorful, diverse place where everyone's traditions matter, and that understanding helps build kindness. I hope
Mhm.
that yeah, kindness and awareness from an early age.
Mhm. Yeah, that's so true. And celebrations, bring both belonging and curiosity. Kids always curious. What shall we wear for my Halloween? How many mooncake you will buy for me? How much I will receive at in the lucky money envelope? So those kind of things, even with their own event, they're Vietnamese or they are Russian or another country, always bring out the curiosity for every single year. And when children, when they grow up, they see their own traditional honor, I believe they will feel proud and also rooted because they learn about the other cultures, so they become more open and respectful, as you say. Also, I really like the word you use, empathy. Emotions carry a big part in every single person, right? And especially with kids, they have a huge empathy for people, and that's helped them a lot to feel sharing again. The sharing emotional, how they feel, sharing the event, that they should be happy, so much cheerful, and understand for that. And these moments have shaped how they see the world and how they see themselves in it. Thank you so much. I'm really excited for this holiday. We are often talking about the event, the workshop, and of course, we talk about kids. So we will never forget the parent. What can parents do to make the most of these celebrations?
Of course, they can support during the art process, and they can also try to make something like we have here on our activities at their home. They also can repeat all these activities with their kids. And it's usually easy because we're here using, as I said before, that we usually use recycling materials or simple materials, which all family can find at their home. Um, and parents and children can enjoy making art together and decorating their home together and spending quality time being creative. And I also hope that doing these projects at home also helps children practice more all skills which we're already training here. They can also train with parents and increases grows their imagination and
Mhm.
teamwork in more relaxed and more joyful way with their family, with their parents.
Absolutely, it's because it's not just about the result. It's about sharing the joy together. When the parent can join the play, for example, helping with telling the story, just laughing around, and then it's already share a lot of beautiful memory for kids. Children feel seen, supported, and valued when the parent around them. It's not about getting everything perfect, it's about being present for your kids. And those shared moments stay with the children along after all the celebration ends, you know. So it's also really nice that the kids in the memory, oh last year my parent doing this for me. You know, that's something really nice. Last year we eat mooncake with the lotus seed inside with my mom, for example. That's something for them that at least you are present, right? So it's not like making everything perfect. And that really nice event for everyone to see. So how do the celebration like Halloween connect with imaginations with learning?
Mhm. And celebrations like Halloween connect imagination with learning in many wonderful ways. When children take part in activities such as dressing up, storytelling, or making decorations, they are not just having fun, they are developing important skills. For example, choosing or creating a costume helps them practice planning, even planning some soft, maybe sometimes invisible skills like planning, of course, design and self-expression. Yeah, we see this, but planning and choosing what will be better. Yeah, even these kind of skills and crafting decorations builds fine motors as we train here every time, creativity and focus. Storytelling during Halloween with its mix of mystery, sometimes humor or fantasy, encourages language development and emotional expression. They train their um, oral practice, their yeah, like this, and children learn to think symbolically, imagine different worlds, and explore ideas of fear, maybe, or bravery, or kindness in playful setting.
Yeah, I just want to ask one more about that. It's about empathy as well. Because even with empathy, they can explore a lot of emotion during the busy doing that. the experimenting with the materials, the expressing the idea. I'm gonna say like kids are learning because starting they have a lot of feeling, of course. They just do not know exactly what the feelings are. And they may sometimes can combine all things, like for example, they can say worry and nervous will be the same state. It could be very similar, but if you look detailed, they're slightly different. And through all of this kind of thing, they learning about being empathy with other kids. When the kid drawing like a scary face, oh, it's spooky, scary. For example, they feel empathy on the pumpkin with the scary face. Just exploring the emotion by themselves, maybe they feel it fun. That it's not, it's just not scary at all, right? So that is something I always feeling like once of developments of the kids beside all of them about exploring emotion, learning empathy, and I think it's very natural from themselves about emotion empathy. They can learn almost every single aspect in life. They can learn in a lot of other activity, but yes, of course, why not in art, right? So they also can use their own emotions and empathy into the art as well. And previous live streams, Gulya expressed a lot of time about how kids using the color to express the emotions. Even we also learned about very well-known French artist, Paul Gauguin, to how he used the color to express happiness feelings in the islander people, right? So that is really nice. Can these celebrations also help shy children open up? Because we're just talking about empathy and emotion. So being shy also some kind of state of emotions. So these celebrations help.
Yeah, costumes give them role on the shy kid. Maybe like my son as a superhero or suddenly feels strong. Play becomes a safe way to express themselves. And he, for example, really, my son, he planning and choosing the role for Halloween really long time.
Mm.
Yeah, maybe for summer, he sometimes asks me when will be Halloween, how many days we have to prepare it, and I say no, it's only a few
Yeah.
months, only at autumn, and he sometimes remind and think whom I will be at this holiday.
So who he will be?
And he chose these days. He talked about creating his own character, and he chose moon night, like moon warrior,
Mm.
maybe. So he still in all these symbols of Miss Autumn Festival, he decided that moon warrior also will be nice.
Nice. Yeah, this year my daughter will become a bear. So, in America, very cold. So, dressing up warmly so you can do a lot, you can get a lot of candy. She doesn't eat candy, thank God. But,
My youngest, he also already decided. He says that he will be pumpkin.
oh,
He
pumpkin. Cute.
decided very easily. He usually knows answer for each question very fast, and he not has a long time reflection. He say, "I will be pumpkin." That's all.
Easy. That's so cute. That's so touching. Yeah, as far as shy kids, we just come back here with topic. But for the shy kids, this can unlock the courage. The custom isn't just about fabric. It's play a role. That we should talking. My daughter will become a parrot, and Aaron's will become. I forgot the name.
Sagir,
Aggie. Uh-huh. Pumpkin. You know.
better.
moon barriers. Yeah. So everyone will have a role, have a story, and a safe way to express something inside, right? Even they shy at the opportunity for them to be open. I think shy kids transform when they put a mask, for example, and they start to speak up, share ideas, and even lead others in just in the gentle, playful way to build up the confidence. And from your experience, what's your one memories of the children celebrating Halloween that always make you smile?
I remember last year activity, and I like the stories stories which they create during the making art. I don't remember exact details, but I like when they make art and they at the same time create some stories about it. This is a pumpkin. It lives somewhere, and yeah, sometimes their story is so interesting, so have so many unusual, unexpected ways. Yeah, they they they, they create same time of making art. Really interesting. Only can make like this.
I agree with that. Yes, the workshops are always fun for kids. To be honest, I haven't been in any Halloween workshop that have kids. Um, Last year I invited a local artist. He is my close friend, and we worked together for a long time already, so I know him. But I do not have opportunity to really attend into any Halloween workshop for children, like others. But I mean, like when I was in school in New York, for example, we do have workshop for Halloween for ourselves, and that's also kind of thing. So I'm gonna say with my own experience and attending to adult um, workshop, I think it's just kind of remind us all the time it's about joy and creativity. Doesn't matter what age, right? So I remember, I mean, like that's gonna be like with my friend. What did we do in the Halloween? I'm not sure what we do the cookie actually. Yeah. So we did draw some cookie symbol thing because um my field will be media and art. So one of the field I have to do is a creative. Um and the lessons in creative is mean like every time when I go to the class I have to create some art, some certain media artwork. And I did do some. I'm mostly more photography, so I do a lot of collage. I'm not good at painting as well. So one of our workshop for Halloween is doing the cookies. I love my pictures; she's very cute. And yes, even for myself, it's already have a lot of fun to talk about the event as well. So yeah, thank you so much for everyone tonight that as I say, it's the moment is share joy that is stay with us forever. And thank you for Gulya for sharing your heart and your story tonight. Thank you, parents, educators, the little artists at home if they are watching the live streams now or watching it later. Whether you are joining us this Sundays or creating something together right after this live stream, maybe give them some inspiration to do something. We hope that you feel inspired and to celebrate imaginations, culture, and connections. These small moments, cutting paper, sharing stories, feel empathy, laughing together, are what making the childhood magical. I would love Gulya to tell us about the activity for this week.
As usual, we have activity from 9 until 11. I will remind you all once again. Sometimes new kids like to join. Yes, every Sunday I will wait you here for making art and fun. More interesting cutouts for more adults too.
Yes, thank you so much for that information. Don't forget, every Sunday morning from 9 to 11, we will have our free workshop of course, happening. And this week will be special, funny, spooky Halloween activity asked for children, for kids. And in the afternoon, we will start repeating the workshop from last week. It is making postcard. And if you are not able to attend the workshop this Sundays, and then you really want to make the pumpkin again, for even if you're able to make the pumpkin already, but unfinished, or you want to do another action, you always can come into Sunday afternoon next week. And a little bit late, but it never be late, right? The most thing here, important thing here is being joyful and happiness. I want to make clear that Sunday morning is completely for free for kids, but Sunday afternoon it will be 50 Vietnam dong, 50,000 Vietnam dong for one kid and one drink. The reason here is we want to create a little bit, raising a little bit to have enough fee to continue and doing this activity. And a lot of parents do not have enough time or chance to attend. So it's more opportunity for them to sign up for that kit as well. And we do need have donate from everyone. So talking about donations, how you can support us. Every cup of tea at the channel, right on the ground floor. This is the channel tea shop. Is have fun this workshop. If you would like to give more, that donation link in the video descriptions, and also the QR code now on the side, you easily can see it. You also can volunteer your time to reach out to us directly. We always need help from people. If you want to donate any material or supplies, we are welcome to receive them as well. Stay connected. So please surprise us on our YouTube channels, like and share this live stream so more families can discover us. And don't forget to click a little bell that you never miss our new event. So again, the next live stream will continue our art journey with another creative thing. And try to save the time for Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Thank you so much for everyone. On behalf of VNCE, we wish you and family a lot of joy and happy Halloween.